We are going to start with a new verb type. We have learned all the verb types except for 2 verb types. Today we're going to learn the first one of the remaining 2. If you look at the verb tarvita, what are the 3 last letters? Before thinking about that, how would you spell it? Tarvita.
Tarvita.
What are the 3 last letters of the verb?
Ita.
Yes, tarvita, and that means to need. And the 3 last letters are ita, so it's not behaving like uta, yta, or ata, verbs like pelata. It's not behaving in the same way. But if you take a look at the vowel before the ta, what is it?
An I.
I. And there's another verb type, ta or ta, with a certain vowel before it. This certain one vowel before it that is different. If you take a look at what vowel harmony group the I belongs to, what do you guess is the last verb type after this ita or ita that we're going to learn later on?
It belongs to the dots group, or you mean?
What vowel harmony group does I belong to?
Neutral group.
Neutral. And what other vowel does belong to the neutral group?
E.
E. So it's not ita or ita, but what is the other ending?
Ata. Yta.
We have already had those before. But replace the I with A, B, C, D, E, and what is it then?
Eta.
Eta and eta. So if you think that you have a neutral vowel before ta or ta, then those two behave differently. We're not going to learn eta or eta right now because they would confuse us, because learning both of them at the same time would confuse us. But to remember, if you have neutral vowel before ta or ta, it behaves differently. But this verb type is really good for us, because if you take a look at the last 3 letters of tarvita and you take off the A, what do you have?
The last A?
Yeah. What do you have? If you have ita and you take off the A, what do you have? It. You have it and literally the word it. To get the I form, you have to add the word it in Finnish and then the personal ending. So you have the word it in English and then the word it in Finnish and then the personal ending.
Mm-hmm.
So let's take it step by step. If you have tarvita and you take off the last syllable, what do you have?
Tarvi.
Tarvi. What letter are you going to put back to have it in English and it in Finnish? First, it in English.
It.
It. So you have tarvi, you have I. So what are you going to add back?
T.
T. Now you have tarvit. And what is the word it in Finnish?
Se.
Se. So add that.
Tarvitse.
Tarvitse. And for I need, how is that?
Tarvitsen.
Tarvitsen. And you don't need?
Sinä ei tarvitse.
Yes, but not a.
Et tarvitse.
Sinä et tarvitse. So to remember, first off, if you have neutral vowel before ta or ta, behaves differently. And secondly, if you have ita, the word it, and then a or a with 2 dots, because you have to have those in the 2 form, then you know, well, to get the I form and others, I had to have the English word it, and then the Finnish word it, and then the personal ending. How is they need? And of course, to get they need, it's better to go to he, she, it needs first. How is he needs?
Hän tarvitsee.
Hän tarvitsee. And why do you have 2 e's there? It's correct, but why?
It's singular.
Yeah, but what tells us that it's he, she, it form, if you think about that?
He, she, it form is like the word minus what I.
So, I mean, in I form we have N, in U form we have T, and in he, she, it form what do we have?
We have E. We double the last
We have two vowels, yes.
two vowels.
Yes, two vowels. Tarvitsee. And if you compare tarvitsen and tarvitsee, do you have some exclusivity in the he, she, it form?
Yes.
Yes. So you take off that exclusivity and add the ending for te to get te need. How is it?
Tarvitsevat.
And with the word te humans?
He tarvitsevat.
He tarvitsevat. And how would be I don't need you, but I need him because he can help me? First, where can we get this sentence?
I don't need you.
Yes. How is I don't need you?
En tarvii sinua.
En tarvii sinua. Tarvii is a version that you can hear in the spoken language, so that's good,
Okay.
alright. Instead of hearing tarvitsen, you can hear tarviin, so with two eyes. But tarvitsen or tarvi
En
is...
tarvitse is the right.
Yeah, that's the standard version. So how would it be with the standard I don't need you?
En tarvitse sinua.
En tarvitse sinua, but mutta I need him.
Tarvitsen.
And what do you think is the state in this case? Do we know how much you need him?
We don't.
What state is it then?
Uncertain state.
Uncertain state. So how is but I need him?
Mutta tarvitsen häntä.
Häntä. And why have you T there in häntä? Why is it not Hannah?
It's uncertain.
Yes, but uncertain ending is the A, or A with two dots. Why do you have the separator consonant there? Take a look at the word han, and you'll find the answer.
To differentiate, like to separate the vowels.
Well, in a sense, but if you take a look at the last letter of han, what is it?
Consonant.
Yes, it's a consonant. So when a word has three vowels, you need to separate them, or if it ends to a consonant, you need the T as well. Very good. And how would it be because he can help me? What was the verb to help?
Auttaa.
Auttaa. Yes, two T's, two A's. So how is he can help me? Because he can help me.
Koska hän voi auttaa minua.
Yes. En tarvitse sinua, mutta tarvitsen häntä, koska hän voi auttaa minua.